Hi guys,
We're
back.
Hey.
Another edition, Marriage and Ministry Mayhem. There's enough of the mayhem.
Yes, definitely a lot of mayhem, and mayhem in our relationship too.
Yeah.
They're
Hey,
really-
that's almost like it's a lead in to what we're going to talk about.
It is.
Yeah.
Wow. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
We worked that out. Today, I thought it would be interesting for us to talk about the differences between you and I, or men and women, specifically in our relationship.
Ooh, yeah.
We have a very different approach sometimes to things.
Because I'm right in most everything, and she's wrong.
I'll let you think you're right. Yeah. Or I plant the thoughts for you, and then I'm right. Us women, you know, you may be the head of the house, but we are the neck that turns it the way we want to go. Okay.
Pretty Nick.
Oh, thank you. Well, I thought we'd start with, first off, and this is a biggie for us, saying I'm sorry. We have completely different approaches to saying I'm sorry.
That's fair. We do. But
And you're totally wrong.
no.
You're very aggravating with saying
I'm very
sorry.
proficient or efficient.
No.
Effective.
Yeah, you're extremely aggravating with I'm sorry. You would think having somebody approach you, because I want you on my side on this, everyone watching, you would think having someone say I'm sorry would be a great thing. And I thought it was until I was married to him. I'm sorry comes out of his mouth constantly. I walk in the door and I say, Michael, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He just throws out I'm sorry. It's
You know
like
why?
candy in a parade. I'm
You know
sorry.
why?
I'm
Hey,
sorry.
here's why.
I'm sorry.
Listen now. Here's why. Let's just be done with it.
No, it's not that simple. You got
Yes.
to know what you're saying I'm sorry for.
No.
Yes, you do. And so he will just throw out
Give me a
these...
bullet point or two, and
No.
I'm good, man.
He just wants to throw out these I'm sorries, and that should just make it all okay. No, do you
I
even
mean
know?
it.
No, you don't even know why you're sorry some of the time.
But
You
I still
just say
mean
I'm
it.
sorry.
But I mean it.
No, he doesn't even know. And so one time I was like,
She's wrong.
what are you even sorry about? And he's like, I'm sorry that I don't know what I'm sorry about. And I'm like, ah! I can't take that. And of course, the way I say I'm sorry is perfect.
Yeah. Talking about it for 45, 7, 8 years or whatever that. And
Well, I really want to analyze what I'm feeling and thinking before I say I'm sorry.
overanalyze.
So that you know exactly what I'm apologizing for.
and all that stuff. Hey, don't get me wrong. There's a time and a place for psychosis. Okay, there's a time and a place for analysis, but it borders on psychosis.
Well, at least I don't throw out I'm sorries like candy. And they mean absolutely
but see,
nothing.
I'm sharing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that leads us into the next way that we're different. In the way that we share our emotions and feelings and handle them.
Aren't you to share?
This is a perfect... Once again, I am relating to you because I need people on my side on this. This can drive me insane.
It's going to take a lot of help because I'm right.
He walks in the door one day and he's just really upset, and he's like, man, I've had a really bad day. And I'm like, well, tell me about it. What's going on? And he's like, this happened and this happened. And it was just a really bad day. And I was like, well, let's talk about it.
I did.
And he looked at me. He's like, I did.
That was it.
And he was fine with moving on. And it almost knocks me down. I'm like, wait, we need to talk about this. You were
What should
really
I talk
upset.
about? See, I just told you. I had a bad day. I stubbed my toe. This guy looked at me wrong. Hey, the other day in the hospital, okay, walking through there, I was there visiting somebody, and a staff member came out of the elevator, okay, and they almost ran in front of me, and I said, oh, I'm sorry, and I stepped to the side, and he said, yeah, you should be, and I look, and this is how a guy would handle it. Now, in all fairness, a lady would probably worry about it, cry about it. The guy said, yeah, you should be. I looked at him and said, I beg your pardon. And he corrected himself. He said, yeah, he corrected. He said, oh, that's okay. I'm sorry. But I was fine. We said what we had to do, and we moved on. Feelings were good.
No.
Yeah, but no, she'd still be standing there with him 3 days later, wanting to know what's the
Well,
matter.
I want to know, why was he so upset to the point that he would even snap back
don't
like that?
care.
What is going on with that? How did that make me feel
It's not my
when
circus,
he said
not
that
my
to
monkeys.
me? Well, that's what I'm saying. I would want to go, but how did that make me feel? And then that would
Oh, it
take
made me feel mad. I told him.
Well,
and
then
we
it
moved
would
on.
take me back. Well, as a child, I remember this happening. So let's talk about that and the emotions it brings up. But then he's just all 5 seconds.
Yep.
He's done.
I
There are
I went and got a tea, and I was fine.
There are a million different emotions
Yeah.
that go on inside my head and everything.
Don't you remember
and I want to share them.
Don't you
And it
remember that
takes more than
story? I don't
5
remember who said
seconds.
it. A guy's mind is like a box. We have one box, open and shut. A woman's mind, 1,000 boxes, and they're all open at the same time.
And that is why all you men cannot get enough of us women. We make it interesting because y'all are boring.
That's one way to put it.
So that is another big difference with us.
But you're pretty, so,
Yeah. But the last thing that I've noticed is...
And you give good kisses.
Yes. The importance
Got you off mine.
You keep
Okay.
interrupting me and I'm
That's the
losing
point.
my train of thought. Is the importance of other relationships. Okay. As women, we are geared to form friendships and attachments with others. Men are like, I could live on an island by myself and be okay.
Sure.
I'm okay. So say I have a friend that I think I might have possibly said something to upset them. Michael's response would be, I wonder what's that's about. And he would not give it a second thought.
Yeah.
Now me, I would spend 3 days analyzing every conversation
Because
I
see,
had.
if they have an issue, they'll
And
tell
then I
me.
would
If
email
they don't,
them,
they
and then
won't.
I would text
There you
them,
go.
and then we would have to meet for lunch and talk and pour through this, and we would end in tears and a big hug, and then everything would be great. For you, it was as simple as, I wonder what that's about.
If they have an issue, they'll tell me. If not, we'll move on.
You just do not invest in the relationships like I do, and I think that's a difference between men and
No,
women.
we
thing.
invest. We do it a lot more streamlined.
But y'all,
Short, sweet, to the point, and get on.
but y'all don't get some of the benefits of all the relationships. They're wonderful.
We'll go
You
with that.
share all these things that are going on in your
We'll
head.
go with that.
It's so funny.
Sure.
I have a group of friends that I hang out with, and when we get together, we talk, we cry, we laugh, we do everything. The husbands get together sometimes, and they sit there, and sometimes you walk in, and maybe 2 of them are there asleep,
Yeah.
and they may be, "Hey, liked your car? Yeah. What you preaching on Sunday?" Because they happen to most be preachers.
It's preachers. And
But-
that. We're,
The talking
Crazy
is
people hang
minimal,
together.
but us women are in there. We tore apart our childhoods and our emotions and everything. But you put a
But
group
do you
of men
notice the
together
wisdom
and
there?
talking just,
We're in another room while y'all are doing that because we don't want anything to do with that.
y'all were just missing out.
No, we are being considerate and giving you your space.
I think we're gonna have to agree to disagree on
Yeah,
that.
I think you can be wrong.
But that is some of the main differences that I've noticed in our relationships.
But, in all seriousness, for just a minute, if we can be just sappy for a second, isn't it kind of neat, though, how God designed that? Because if you really want to be serious for a minute, and I know it's recorded, so I can't deny this, okay?
This must be good.
We do complement each other
I know.
in the way we're designed.
I hate to admit it, but we do.
Yeah.
He can dial down my craziness, and I can bring
Oh, so
him,
much.
and I can bring him out of that shell a little bit.
Yeah.
And so we kind of work well together that
And
way.
it's actually pretty cool.
So I wonder if most relationships are like that, or if that's just unique to ours. It'd be interesting to know. I don't know. I try to think of the others that I know, and there's usually a way that they complement each other.
Yeah, I would think so. So, hey, if you have any ideas, comments you want to add, throw it down there in the bottom in the comments. Let us know. We'll talk about it.
Throw
Sound
it
good?
down there in the bottom.
Throw it down there in the bottom.
There's that
There you
accent coming out.
Yippee. Howdy, y'all.
All right. Well, that's it for this time.
Bye. See you guys.